Hi, good morning, boys and girls. It's Learning at Home with Teacher Spell, and I know that you noticed that I'm not in my home classroom right now. There are times when we absolutely have to go out, only essential times, and this is one of those times that I'm absolutely having to go out. Other than that, I stay home and stay safe, so I had to go take one of my family members to the doctor today. But as promised, I want to see, did you figure out what I could read the story about with the straw, the sticks, and the brick? Did you figure it out? What story could I be reading? Well, let's find out. So, for this story, Mrs. Spell has one of her older collection of books that I happen to have at home because we're using the resources that we have. And so this story that I'm going to read to you is not the typical story where it has a whole bunch of pictures. It just has one little black and white picture there, really. Just a couple little black and white pictures. So we're going to use something wonderful, and it's called our imagination. As you could have guessed, this story is the three little pigs. Like oink. So, the three little pigs. There once was a mother pig who had three little pigs. One day, Mother Pig said to her three pigs, "You must all go away and seek your fortune." Fortune. What does that mean, that word, fortune mean? That's right. So she wants them to seek their own way. Fortune is like a whole bunch of money. So it's like they have to earn their own money, basically, is what she's saying. You're big. Time to get out in the world. Very well, Mother dear, said the three little pigs, and away they went to seek their fortune. Very soon, the first little pig met a man with some straw. That from our building unit. He said, "Please, sir, give me some straw to build a house with." "Very well, I'll give you some." So the first little pig built his house out of straw. Straw. That's right. Very soon, the big bad wolf came to the first little pig's house. He knocked on the door. Little pig, let me in." "Not by the hair of my chin. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." My goodness. What kind of character do you think the big bad wolf is? Kind of in his name, right? Is he a person or a character of good character, meaning he's a good guy, or he's not so nice? Yeah, it doesn't sound like it so far. And he huffed. And he puffed. And he blew the house into bits of straw. The first little pig ran. Then the second little pig met a man with some sticks. "Please, sir, give me some sticks to build my house with." Straw. Sticks. S-T. "Very well, you may have some." So the second little pig built his house out of sticks. Who do you think is coming now? We're noticing a pattern of the events, right? There are things that are happening repeatedly over and over again. Here he comes. Very soon, the big bad wolf came to the second little pig's house. What did he do first? knocked on the door.
Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair of my chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in. And the second little pig ran and ran. Then the third little pig met a man with some bricks. Remember that from yesterday, the picture? Please, give me some bricks to build a house with, he said.
Very well, you might have some.
So the third little pig built his house out of bricks. Do you think it's going to be the same like before? Take a minute and think about it. So before, the big bad wolf knocked on the door. Then he said, let him in. Didn't let him in. And he huffed and puffed and blew the house down. Do you think it'll be the same with the third little pig? Well, let's find out. Very soon the big bad wolf came to the third little pig's house. He knocked on the door. There you go again.
Little pig, let me in.
Not by the hair of my chin.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
So he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed. But he couldn't blow the house in. Then the big bad wolf said, oh, little pig, I know where to get some nice big red apples. Be ready tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock. Do you really think he's going to give apples to the little pig and be so nice to him? What do you think's going to happen at 5 o'clock? Let's find out. Very well, I'll be ready. But the third little pig got up at 4 o'clock and went for apples. He filled his pail with them, and then he went home. So he got up an hour before the wolf, because the wolf said 5 o'clock, and the pig got up at 4 o'clock. So he got up. In order for 4 to become 5, there's one extra finger. So he got up 1 hour before the pig. The wolf. So at 5 o'clock, the big bad wolf came.
Are you ready, little pig?
See this nice bale of red apples, said the third little pig. I got up at 4 o'clock and picked them. This made the big bad wolf very angry. And he growled,
I'm gonna eat you, little pig!
So he climbed up on the roof and went down the chimney. Oh, the chimney. That's one of our vocabulary words. Do you remember what a chimney is? What are chimneys made out of? That's right. A lot of times, a chimney is what sits on the top of the house, and that's where the heat goes out of, or if you have a fireplace, it goes out of there. A lot of times, it's made out of brick. The third little pig had a big pot of hot water on the big bad wolf fell into it. Oh, oh, oh! he yelled. He jumped from the pot and ran out of the house. Now who's running? Who was running before? The little pigs. And now who's running?
The big bad wolf.
The first little pig and the second little pig came to live with their brother in the house of bricks. And they never saw the wolf again. There he is. Ha ha ha. Oh, that big bad wolf. So, tell me, what was your favorite part of the story? That was mine too. Can you draw Mrs. Spale a picture of your favorite character in this story? Remember, the characters are the ones, could be people or animals, that play a part in the story. So our characters in this story were Mama Pig, the 3 little pigs, and
the big bad wolf.
Who is your favorite? Please draw a picture of your favorite part of the story, and you can put it on Class Dojo, send it to Mrs. Spale. I would love to see it. Thank you so much for having story time with Mrs. Spale, and I will see you soon. Bye.